St. Mary Netherton Daily Chronicle, Evening Edition, June 15th, 1925. Good evening, dear listeners. Edmund Pruitt, addressing you as the village clock strikes 6 on this warm Monday evening, which has brought both charming new additions and delightful correspondence to our community. The day has fulfilled its promise of considerable warmth, with temperatures rising steadily throughout the afternoon, as Mr. Higgins predicted. Several residents sought the shade of the pond gazebo during the peak hours, while others adjusted their customary routines to accommodate what Mrs. Pemberton describes as the season's earnest declaration of summer's arrival. The gentle southeast breeze persisted until approximately 4:30, when it yielded to the still warmth that has become characteristic of our June afternoons. Mrs. Hartley's newest tea-room resident has settled into its new circumstances with remarkable aplomb. The young tabby, formerly of Ivy Cottage, has already established what Mrs. Hartley observes as a systematic patrol of the establishment's perimeter, demonstrating both curiosity and appropriate discretion. Dr. Peterson notes that the kitten's adaptation suggests natural aptitude for commercial hospitality, having shown particular interest in the tea room's daily rhythms while maintaining respectful distance from patron activities. Mrs. Hartley expresses considerable satisfaction with the arrangement, noting that her new companion has already proven its worth by alerting her to a loose pantry latch that might otherwise have gone unnoticed. I am pleased to report a development that has occasioned gentle excitement throughout our community. Mrs. Dorothy Ashworth of Rosemere House, our village's most senior resident at 83 years, has received correspondence from her younger sister in Bath announcing an intended summer visit. Mrs. Margaret Whitmore, aged 79, will arrive next month accompanied by her granddaughter, 12-year-old Miss Beatrice Whitmore. Mrs. Ashworth, who has resided quietly at Rosemere House since her late husband's passing 15 years ago, expresses considerable anticipation regarding this reunion, noting that the sisters have not seen each other for nearly 3 years, owing to Mrs. Whitmore's delicate health. The anticipated visit has prompted Mrs. Ashworth to begin preparations at Rosemere House, with several neighbours offering assistance in readying the property for her guests. Mrs. Crawford has volunteered to help with correspondence arrangements, while Miss Twigg has offered to advise regarding suitable accommodations for the young Miss Beatrice. Mrs. Ashworth describes her grandniece as a spirited child with particular interests in literature and natural observation, suggesting potential companionship for the Primrose twins during her stay. The Summer Fete Planning Committee's tomorrow morning convening continues to generate considerable enthusiasm, with Mrs. Hargrove noting that the preliminary proposals suggest what she terms an occasion that will honour our cherished traditions while incorporating the thoughtful innovations that have enriched our community life. Several residents have expressed particular interest in arrangements for younger visitors, prompted by news of Miss Beatrice's intended stay. Mrs. Barnes's leghorn hen produced its customary afternoon egg, despite the considerable warmth, maintaining what Dr. Peterson now considers a pattern of productivity that demonstrates remarkable seasonal adaptability. The bird was observed conducting a brief constitutional during the cooler early evening hours, suggesting what Mrs. Barnes interprets as practical accommodation to climatic demands while preserving agricultural dedication. Colonel Weatherby's review of potential correspondence responses attracted considerable attention at the tea room, though he reported no immediate replies to his weekend dispatches. The gentleman expressed confidence that metropolitan authorities will respond with appropriate urgency to matters of such ornithological significance, while noting his intention to maintain daily vigilance regarding postal deliveries. That concludes our evening report. This is Edmund Pruitt bidding you good night from St Mary Netherton, where Monday draws to a close with the satisfaction of new companionships established and the gentle anticipation of family reunions that will enrich our community's summer pleasures.